Hey, Dr. Blue. I'm letting you know.
Hey, okay, I'm off mute now.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
I am doing wonderful. How about yourself?
I'm good.
Good.
I got a lot accomplished yesterday, so I'm good. Well, all the minor things, laundry, cooking, cleaning.
Okay, I still got to catch up, okay?
Okay.
I got to catch up because yesterday it was a good day, but I didn't get some things done. And I think sometimes I'm like, okay, I'm going to clean up on the weekend.
Right.
I'm going to clean up on the weekend. Each day I just kind of push it back. But
it'll get done, don't worry.
Yeah, it'll get done. It'll get done.
Good morning, everybody.
We got some friends in the house.
Yes.
Hey,
good morning,
Tanya.
Paula.
Judy, I see you.
Hey, Ruben.
Dr. Tora in the house this morning.
Rashida, safe travels today.
Hey, Priscilla.
Thank you, Tanya. Good morning.
Kamika and Joy.
Alicia's in the building. So we are here, our second Power Hour, Dr. Denise.
Yes. Can't believe it. We back out in these streets, girl. We back out in these streets.
Yes. And today we are going to get into these charts. I'm excited.
Yeah.
We're going to get into these charts. So it's about 9:04 Eastern Standard Time. So the markets are going to open in about, 25 minutes or so?
Yeah. Yep.
So let's start marking up some charts.
Okay.
So we can be ready for open.
I'm going to share my screen.
Okay.
And I have to think, I really do have to thank Isaiah for this wonderful music.
It's so good. It's so good.
Yes, it is.
I kind of like need it in the house to get me motivated before we start, you know?
Yeah, I know.
It's so good.
Let's see what we got here. I do just wanna give a shout out to our sister trader, Coach Mia, the Sunshine Trader, is in the house.
Yeah.
Dr. Leticia, Tim, thank you for joining us. Tim Williams and the Savant, Tim Kanya, back a house today. Michelle, we want to thank you all for joining us this morning. So we're going to get started. Absolutely. And kind of look at our charts. So we always start with the top down. So let's kind of look to see where we were on the week. Don't y'all pay attention to all those little lines I got down below.
Yeah, and we're looking at YM. We're looking at US 30 this morning.
Yes.
Yeah.
So for this week, this green candle is this week. Last week we had that rush down. This week it tried to regain some of that move. On the daily, we've got movement up this week. Of course, news tried to take out people the other day, but still.
Yeah. Was that Wednesday, that CPI liquidity grab?
Girl, all over the place.
Right.
This said, if you thought we were going high right now, we're just going to take you out. We're going to take you out, come back another day. So Here we are on another day, 4 hour. Now we're getting down into our are time frames that we really want to pay attention. Not that we don't pay attention to the other ones, but closer to where we trade.
Exactly. Yeah, I have that 4-hour downtrend that happened originally. It's broken that trend line and retested it. And now we're in this uptrend that you have marked out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you had one actually from over here?
No, I had starting from the top.
Oh
going
yeah,
down.
I saw that, and then I took it off, like from right here.
That one right there, going down, and then if you pull it down to all of those wicks down at the bottom, pull it down, up to the wicks.
Oh,
up to the
gotcha.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
here.
I was looking at that trend, that it broke that trend line and kind of retested it.
Yeah. And if you look at it, that's almost exactly where this one took off to go higher.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
So I was definitely looking for buys today, but it bust a move already.
Yeah, it did.
You see that?
It did. On the lower time frames, it definitely did kind of leave the station early. Testing 149, 150, right in there.
Where are you now? On the 1 hour? Let me drop down.
On the 1 hour.
Okay. So we're just, for everyone that's tuning in and looking, we're just going over how we look at a top-down analysis so that we can, make a better assessment of where price may go today. Don't have much news today either.
No, there's not much news. 7:30 would have bought us. And maybe I just like to always go back and check, even though it's not red folder. 7:30, what happened at 7:30? Did we get any? Yep, 7:30 was this candle. So even though it's not red folder,
yeah,
we always like to kind of see what the
reaction.
The reaction on that, because it right here is that 7:30 candle, and then it pushed up, came back down on the 1 hour I'm on 30 seconds. Okay, so I'm going to go to the 1 minute. But and this is normally what we're trading.
Yeah.
So if you look there, let me make that a little darker. I have 1 minute. I don't have a 1 minute on this. I'm going to make this line a little darker. So if you look there, we were right testing this same area.
Yeah.
And then when news broke out, right before news, it came, retested that, broke through, and retested again before it pushed down. So it's really retesting this line here.
From news.
On the,
And we don't have news again until 10, which is consumer sentiment. So 10 Eastern Standard Time, 9
your
time. Okay.
So that would be right here, would be the other news event.
Yeah.
So should we just mark up from 15-minute down? Because we have
I'm going to talk down to the 15-minute right now.
Yeah, let's look at the 15, where price is. Again, don't mind my lines. I think I was meeting with somebody last night and I was marking up the chart. Yeah. So.
Yeah, right now we're definitely pushing up on the 15-minute. And as much as I want to look for buys today, I'm like, oof, price is also due for like a little retracement.
Yeah. Yeah, and I have this area right here as it must have been a high from some other period.
Yeah, I have
Yeah,
that marked
over
as
to the
well.
over to the
Like
left.
a 4 hour zone right there where price is at right now.
Yeah, yeah. And I have it on the 1 hour from these periods back here on the 3rd and the 4th of September.
Yeah,
So
let me
let's
look at
look at
that.
the
Yeah.
5 minute and
Mhm.
see if we see anything here.
Okay.
Um, Testing this. Okay, that's a good 5 minute area right here. So we
Yeah, and
go
it,
back.
it
Yeah,
pushed up, and
because
check out the
yeah,
TDI on the 5 minute too.
yeah,
Like, so we may actually start off with a pullback first.
yeah. For the way this looks, and then it's continuing to climb. Good grief. Okay, 30
Yeah.
minutes. I mean, and there's nothing to the left
To stop it.
to stop it.
Hmm.
Absolutely nothing.
Yeah, my
Yeah.
next level that I have marked is at 41, like 41 350.
Okay, so you're right in
Like a
here.
4 hour level that I marked.
Okay, let me mark that. 41 350.
Yeah, where did I have that level marked from? Actually go a little lower, maybe like 41 340. As
Yeah,
a
I had 41 333. So,
okay, so that's
you know,
about
just like we tell people, a line is not a line. A
right.
line you should
It's
look
a
at
zone.
as a zone
But you can
because
see how it peaked off. If you switch to your line chart instead of the
yeah,
candles, you can
yeah,
see how it peaked off of that area right there to the right there.
hmm, yeah, yep.
So it could be heading there.
I think it is.
Yeah.
Okay. So we got 15 minutes to open.
So let's see if anyone has any questions. What confluences do you use? Do you all use for your entries?
Let me open up my other computer right quick. I got logged off. 1 second.
Yeah. So I'm usually looking at price action first, looking at market structure, and then for my confluences, I'm looking at the TDI for sure, and I like to use my MAs.
Mm-hmm.
So I usually look at a 50, a 20, a 200, and I also like to use VWAP. So like say if price is over VWAP, over the 200, and then it's like bouncing off of the 50 MA or the 21, and I see a shark fin, like that all is great confluence for me to get in, especially if it's within trend.
Yeah.
So it sounds so corny, but when they say trend is your friend, it's very true.
It's very true. Trend is your friend.
So,
Do not leave home without it. Trend is your friend.
yeah.
Pay
So,
attention.
yeah. So if you're in an uptrend and it's making higher highs, higher lows, you're looking to get in at the end of the higher low. So you're looking for your confluences after the pullback. I don't want to chase price and jump in when price is already moving. So I wouldn't want to get into the buy where it is right now because it already left, if that makes sense.
And the one thing that I would say that I noticed yesterday when I was trading, and I was so proud of myself. Even when it was a really strong pullback and it looked like price was reversing,
Mm-hmm.
stay true to the trend, because Even
Right.
if you have a really strong pullback, but your trend is strong and you don't have the other confluences for it changing direction, like a change of structure,
Mm-hmm.
change of character,
Change your character. Yeah.
then let it pull back and get back into the trade,
Mm-hmm.
because that's the best way to save yourself, because you never know if that pullback is going to be short lived or a longer pullback. And then you can catch yourself trying to chase money and
Mm-hmm.
get in drawdown real quick, like
Correct.
get stopped out like crazy.
Correct, Dr. Denise.
Like crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, I find that's when, when I try to like when you don't wait for your setup. If you don't wait for the setup,
Yeah,
that's when I take most of the losses. When I try to predict, oh, I think it's going to do this or I think it's going to do that. No, trading is all about probabilities. So we never technically know what it's going to do, but if you have your edge, there's a higher probability chance that price is going to go in this direction. When you see this setup, then you have to stick to that setup. And when
yeah,
you go outside of that, that's when you have a higher probability of losing. So,
right.
I'm gonna see if we can get a good setup this morning. I hope so. It would be nice if price pulled back. Let me go to the 1 minute and see what it looks like.
Yeah. It's coming down a little bit. And then I notice here, like you were saying, I normally, like if I'm marking my chart up, I don't have my MAs on at all.
Mm-hmm.
And then once I get things set up, I will put my MAs on.
Yeah.
I like the TDI. I specifically watch that, especially if it's really tight, where you can see here, like the trade just doesn't even have room to breathe. So it's just confirming this consolidation. So I don't trade when it's like that. I'm looking for movements that are closer to from top to bottom. Sometimes you will get a shark fin in the middle,
Mm-hmm.
touching this yellow band.
Which you
You'll
did.
Yeah, you'll get a good run. So I will look for that. What else do I look at? I'm kind of studying like the candlestick patterns themselves.
Mm-hmm.
So I am trying to incorporate a little bit more of that into my trading. MA is your moving average. So that's where it's looking at my green is like the 50 moving average, and it looks back at 50, the last 50 candles. 200 looks at the last 200, and so forth. So that's giving you a moving average based on price history. And most of basically all of the indicators are lagging indicators. They're not going to necessarily tell you where price is going, but you
Right.
can use them to look at patterns. So again, I think I was telling our team Ignite, if you learn market structure, there are millionaires that just trade off of market structure and support and resistance.
Yes.
You don't have to have a lot of indicators. That's not necessarily the best thing. If you can trade your eye to market structure, price action, support and resistance, you'll be good in any environment.
Yeah. Yeah. One of my first mentors said, if TradingView decided to take away all indicators, you should still be able to trade.
Exactly.
Yeah. And years ago, they used to charge for indicators, like a lot of money. Like you had to pay,
Yes.
$500, $1,000 for one indicator. Isn't that something?
It is. Now,
Yeah.
one thing I'm seeing here, even though I don't normally draw the trend line that way, but it must be a channel somewhere. You see how that?
That. Yep. But I'm kind of happy that it's doing that, because if we are looking for possible buys, we'll make a decision once market opens. But
Right.
if it pulls back, that would be a better setup. Even if it pulls back to that trend line.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This might have to go here. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Oh, me what is an MA? Did you answer that question? A moving average?
Yeah, I did.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So.
All right. So we're about 8 minutes to open. And then we'll see.
Yeah.
Yesterday, because I've been saying that I'm not going to trade until after New York, and I got into a trade, but I went against my rules yesterday. Okay. And even though the trade ended up positive, I still went against my rules yesterday. So we will not be displaying bad behavior this morning.
We will not. We will not. There'll be plenty of opportunity for us to figure out what we're expecting and all that.
Yeah.
Before.
I blame it on the Dunkin' Donuts coffee. I blame it. I had a nice big tall black Dunkin' Donuts coffee. I blame it on that.
Yeah.
Had me too antsy yesterday.
Listen, I was traveling, and my friend, she likes Starbucks, and she would go down and get her drink, and she'd bring me back a latte.
Yeah.
Them lattes had me strung out. Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm not used to that much caffeine, and so when we was coming back, I'm like, oh, why am I feeling like this? And I'm in the airport, and I'm like, why is my head hurt? Well, it's the lack of caffeine. I done had lattes for 3-4 days.
Yeah.
And I'm like, give me some coffee quick.
Before we hung up, Tim said, now what are you doing in that trade? I'm just over here pressing buttons, Tim. I ain't had no business being in another trade. I said, Dunkin' Donuts, we're gonna stay away from that today.
Yes.
Oh, so, prices put down nice.
Yeah. So it's looking to retest this line, which looks so pretty. Look at that. To me, that looks like really pretty.
Yeah, it does. Mina said you have a good looking chart, by the way.
Thank you.
There goes that pullback.
There goes that pullback. Oh, look at that 1 hour candle. It's just frightful. Ooh. But you can tell this joker wants to push up.
The PI.
Yeah.
This is what we want. Minutes. Let me find out the market is going to set up for us nicely this morning. Let me find out.
Yeah, it is headed to do a nice little pullback.
It would be nice if
it comes down here.
Where we're looking.
Right here. That's exactly where VWAP is.
That's exactly where I have my little box mark too. And what's that price? I have that around 41. To make it even, let's say around 41,200-ish.
Yep.
Right?
Yep. Mm-hmm. That would be wonderful. And it can do it because it's got 4 minutes.
Got 4 minutes, right.
It's got 4 minutes to be able to get us down to VWAP. So do we want to see if we set a trade here? You thinking?
Yeah, that would be ideal if we can. Well, if I would like to see it pull back and then give some rejection to the trend line, and then take it up. That's what I would like to see. So let's see if it. I don't want to get in as soon as it touches the trend line. I need to see some rejection from it.
Yeah.
What about you? Would you wait or?
I can wait. I can wait.
Now, if I had the Dunkin' Donuts coffee,
You would look.
We in this thing, okay?
You would have pushed back at 7:42, okay? You would have been back in here.
I would have been in that cell.
See, right here, we would have been in the market right here, like right there, bam. Sharp fin, 25, done.
Yes. That's nice a nice sharp fin right now,
exactly. And then we could have took this all the way up for 60 points. Oh my gosh. 60 ticks.
Yeah.
See, we messed around. We messed around with y'all and couldn't even take an early trade.
Right.
Just kidding, people. Just kidding. Just kidding. We're going to wait to open.
Mia said, I'm looking forward to hearing I'm done for the day. I am too, Mia.
And see, that would have been 43 with that pullback right there. We could have easily taken that.
I'm laughing at the chat. Michelle said, the jitters had you hitting buttons. Too funny. Help Nedra, Lord. Yes, help me, Lord. But he already helped me because he said, don't you dare stop at Dunkin' Donuts this morning because you was tripping yesterday.
Yeah.
All right. So we are pulling back. We're about 2 minutes to open. Let's see what New York Open gives us on this lovely Friday morning.
And I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm going to put my little thing up here.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Let me get ready.
See, there this puppy goes. Look at that.
Well, we did call the pullback, Dr. Denise.
Yes. Yeah, we could have been in that.
We could have been in the pullback.
Yes, we could have been in the pullback.
Coming down the VWAP now. Okay, let's see. Ooh. All right. New York Open.
Okay.
You just hit VWAP.
Yeah, it's going to consolidate, I think, a little bit here because this is going to go down. This is the 5 minute. So we might see a retest here down on this level.
Yeah, see that?
Yeah, it might come down. There it goes.
9:30. It might be hitting this level though to do our push up. Let's see. All right, the market is open.
Yeah, it went and touched. Yeah.
Coming down. I still feel like it's going to set us up for a buy. Let's see.
Yeah, still, it's got a ways to go on the 5 minute.
Mm-hmm.
And it's good that it's rejecting right here because we've got this activity over here to the left.
Yeah. I want to see the buy.
That 1 minute seems like forever. Where'd my little thing go? There it is.
All right, it's happening.
See, it did exactly what we said. Right, it did exactly what we said it was going to do. Right?
Yeah.
Look at that. Yep, and this is going to go up mad crazy.
Yeah, so I entered the buy. Let's see if it holds up. I'm in a challenge account. I'm not in my.
Yeah. This right here It's like straight up to the moon.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you're in it too.
Yeah, I'm in it.
Okay.
There we go. Right there.
Yeah.
So straight off of VWAP.
Did it hit your TP? What did you take?
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you get the whole 12?
No, because I didn't get, yeah, I got the 25. Only put in for 25.
Oh, okay.
5 units at 25.
Okay. I'm still in it. But I'm closing out. I close out at 1650.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't take the whole 1250, which I should have.
Mm-hmm.
But you can see where this is on the 5 minute. It still wants to shoot up. And so I think this is going to definitely hit this previous peak up here on the right here where we saw it.
Yeah, if you let me show you where my yeah, I'll share. I'm gonna show you exactly where I had my box set, but I got out before. You'll see where I got in and where I got out.
Okay.
Here's the screen.
That was such a pretty move too.
It was. Hold on. I don't know what screen I'm sharing. Hold on. Is it this one? No. It has to be this one. Can you see that?
Nope. Not yet.
What do you see?
You.
Oh, it says that I'm presenting.
There you go. There you go. Okay. Yeah.
So yeah, I had this high. This is the high that I had marked. Mm-hmm. But I got in on this candle before it closed.
Okay.
And then took it up to here.
Yeah.
So I got out a little early. Well, not early. I got out after.
Early because it's yeah, it's trying to, do its little.
And I think that it will. Lord, let me fix this because this was not the stop loss. Hold on.
So what did you do with that one? You were at 16 or 12?
Oh, I got out. You mean with profit?
Yeah.
1650.
Okay, excellent.
So let me enlarge this a little bit now. So this is my 25 box. I got in somewhere around the middle of this candle. I want to say like around right here.
Yeah.
And then I took it up for more than 25, probably like 35, right? Mm-hmm. 1650. Oh, so 33, about 33 ticks I took it.
Okay, nice.
So that was a nice move.
Yeah, that was a nice one. I
feel like New York Open has really been proven itself to be, like if you wait for a setup after the market opens and you see it and you just exactly what we did. We did a nice rundown of, the top down analysis, looking at the weekly, the daily, the 4 hour, 1 hour, 15 minute, coming up with your bias on whether you think it's going to go long or short and why. And then if New York Open gives you the confluence that, hey, I think, this is going to go up because we're seeing everything line up. We're seeing that it was over the VWAP. It was over my 200 MA. All of my MAs were lined up perfectly. We had a shark fin. Price came down, grabbed some orders, and started to go up. It's like, why waste time? Press the button and get in at that point. Right. But I feel like we had our analysis pretty tight in order to make that decision and just do it. So
I agree.
Yeah. Any questions, anyone?
Thank you, Michelle. Thank you, everybody. We are excited to be able to share kind of our outlook on the market and um, things that are going on. Thanks, Terrace. Yeah, the um, waiting for your setup.
Hmm.
And as Tim used to always tell us, don't chase a trade, let it come to you.
Yeah.
And that's really, and sometimes, yeah, I'm not going to say we don't get impatient and want to jump in, and do jump in sometime, but that's really the key to making money. Yesterday, this week, I think both of us were back testing on news. And, if you are patient and don't just get so excited about price moving like right at open and pre-open, and you see these big moves, they're there. But sometimes if you look back at news, the best moves happen right around an hour after open, an hour to 2 hours after open, because things have settled
Like
down.
within that hour. Yeah.
Yes.
Hmm.
Yep. And then you get the real, I call it the real move of the day. So, if while you're looking at your charts, just go back and kind of test that. Do you always watch price below or above the 200 MA?
So I personally, um, you don't have to, but it's just an extra added confluence. Like I look at it and I say, okay, I'm above VWAP, I'm above the 200, and my analysis is telling me that I can get a nice bullish move. Then it's like I'm in there. There's no hesitation
Mhm.
because I'm seeing that I'm gonna have that push up. So I don't always, but it's better like when you have all of your confluences line up. Like this
Yeah.
this morning, I said, "Oh, the market is setting up nice for us this morning, Dr. Denise. Look at
Yeah.
God."
Yes. Yeah.
Because the stars don't always align like that. um,
Yes.
so I like to wait for it. How about you, Dr. Denise? How
I,
do you use 100?
I don't always use the 200. I look more so at the 21, the 50, and the 40.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
you like
I'm
the
kind
40.
of gauging off of those, and seeing how price reacts. Um, am I getting a like a is it respecting the 50? Is it respecting those three? That's what I'm more so looking at. Because for me, those are the ones that I use as my confluence for like direction, trading direction, um, more so than the 200. I look at the 200 as a possibility of either, you know, is it going to hold true? Is the run from the 50 to the 200? If it rejects off the 50, it's going to the 200. If it
Hmm.
breaks through the 200, normally it's going to the 800. So,
Oh, yeah, you like to trade MAs to MAs. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Any other questions for us this morning? If not, we can give some time back. What do you think, Nedra? Or you want to keep looking for another trade?
Well, I'm not looking for another trade. Mia, I'm done for the day.
Yes.
it's it's Friday. I gotta work today. No, I'm not looking for another trade. Mm-mm.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we're good. And hopefully, like what we showed, will help you guys, really be able to look at your trades and, um, kind of in more detail. Just
Yeah.
the details of price action. Go back and look at what price did when. And if
Hmm.
you study that, it will help you set up and understand when to enter a trade and when to exit.
Hmm.
Can you share your MA settings? So the
Well, we
M,
have we have our group call today.
yes, we do. Yeah.
Mhm.
So we'll cover that in the group call today at noon Central Time. Everyone needs to log out of their accounts. Okay. Okay. Well, hopefully, was anybody able to take the trade with us this morning? I'm curious.
I wonder if anyone took it.
Oh, look at Tim.
Look at Tim. Group.
Born again FX with the eyeballs down there. Mr. Stanley. Mr. Stanley.
Oh. I wonder if did anyone take the trade, or was everyone just paying attention to how we mark up our charts? Oh, Judy did. Oh, Judy.
Did.
Oh, good.
You took the trade. Awesome.
Yeah. Good job, guys.
That's good. I'm glad you guys were able to. Oh, Judy made $800. Oh my goodness. I love it. Judy, that is awesome.
That
awesome.
Is awesome. Good stuff. Good stuff. I love to see that. Yes. That makes me so excited.
Yes. Yes. Nice job, Judy. Nice job, Tish.
Yeah.
That is wonderful.
That's really good. Yeah.
Okay.
Any more questions? Any more questions, guys? We got like 15 minutes left.
Oh, yay, Mia. Thank you. Thank you. We got bakers in the group. And I'm telling you the truth. They might start shipping one day. But that sweet potato, can I say it, Mia? Mia and Isaiah, I'm just gonna blurt it out there.
Okay.
Mia and Isaiah have this sweet potato pound cake.
Ooh, that sounds delicious.
Y'all, give me 5 right there, Nedra. Girl, that cake.
That sounds amazing.
It is amazing. Okay. I got to be a taste tester and I was so happy. It was wonderful. Okay.
Well, I'm just going to make the request that when I come, Mia.
Yes.
I hope that you are bringing that cake to our gathering when I visit you guys.
So Judy says she has a question. Why do you both trade the 1-minute candle? Because we love it. We love it, Judy. So
all right.
Our scalping strategy is off the 1 minute. You can do the 5 minute. I mean, I think a good place, because it doesn't, the 5 minutes, you're going to get the moves, but that 1 minute allows us to get in at the beginning of a move and be able to get our money and get out. That's the easiest way for me to put it.
Yes. So I used to trade the higher time frames, but especially with moving over to futures, I was trying to get in and out of trades quicker. And I felt that the only way that I could do that successfully was to figure out a way to analyze the charts and then come all the way down to the lower time frames and execute there. Mm-hmm. So the overall structure is king. However, the smaller structure is what makes up the overall structure. So if over time you can, this is a beautiful trade right here. If over time you study that, you'll see that you can get your moves on the lower time frame and literally be done in like 10 minutes. Wow, look at that trade.
I know. I know. It's crazy. That's a nice move.
That's a
And
nice.
that one is going to break. That one is going to break that upper level.
The one that I have marked here from
Yeah.
earlier. Yeah.
I think it went off of a order block and it's gone. It's gonna go that 1 hour.
It's
Uh,
going.
yeah, we got 12 minutes left in that 1 hour candle.
Mm-hmm.
I don't.
Yeah.
It might do a pullback, but it'll be a very tiny pullback because it's got so much momentum. There we go with a little pullback. But I can tell you
No,
the
it's
truth.
going. It's going. But I would have been out already. Once it reached
on the 30 second, it's got a little pullback and it's right at a fair value gap.
mm-hmm.
So I think it's
so right when it came back down and retested these MAs and the VWAP, that black line is my VWAP, by the way, guys.
Okay.
When it came back and tested that VWAP, and then we had this engulfing
that was it.
We could have gotten in right here for another 25 points.
Yes.
Right there.
Yeah.
That would have looked something like this, and then you would have been done.
Again. You would have been done again.
But I definitely think it's going to hit that level that I have marked.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
Yeah. There it is right there.
Yeah. I love it. I love it.
Oh, are you in?
Order submitted. I did.
Because you know it's going to break the level.
Yeah, I do.
I wanted to
that
get it
little tiny pullback was enough for me.
Yeah.
That little tiny pullback was enough for me to say, you can do this and be done for the day.
Yeah. You had closed early. But it might play around off of this level. Just watch out for that because we have this level.
I am.
And there's you see it.
Yeah, I do. I do. I'm at 225, 325, 375. If I get 500, I'm out. I'm on the 1 minute.
I think you're gonna get it right now.
Yeah, 455, 625.
Order canceled.
Okay. I got my money.
Dr. Denise.
That was my copier.
Don't leave me hanging.
Oh. Yeah, I got my 25 out of that.
Yeah.
So that was good.
Good job.
I only did 5 contracts because I didn't want to be.
And
it was already in the move, so it's not. I didn't want to do heavy, and then it ended up, going to pull back, and it more than what I really wanted to manage for today.
But we saw it. This was nice.
Yeah.
We saw the price this morning. Good read. Yes.
So we're in good shape.
Yeah.
In good shape. Okay. Anything else for today?
Thank you, Tim. Thank you, Tim.
Awesome.
Go ahead, Scalping Queen. Get it.
Hey. It's Friday.
They call you the Scalping Queen for a reason.
Look, okay. I'm doing a Dr. Lakeisha now. Let me stop. Keep my dancing in private, okay? I'm going to keep my dancing in private.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know why I'm all blurry now.
Any more questions? See, and I got out just in time because now it's retracing.
Yep, and if you notice, like that level that we have marked out, it's
hit it.
It's pretty much bouncing right off of that.
Yep. It
still will probably push up, but when it gets to those levels, that's when you know that price is probably going to play around.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah,
we had good eyes this morning.
Yeah, good eyes.
You know, and what's so funny is like I woke up early this morning. Well, I went to bed early last night because I was like super tired. But then when I woke up, it's like I was praying, and the Lord just said, touch your eyes, pray for your eyes and your ears and your mouth. And literally just lay hands on your eyes, your ears, and your mouth.
Amen for that.
I just felt him saying, you know, I'm going to show you and tell you what you need to see and hear. And not just in regards to trading, but to life. You know, and so that promise from him, you know, he's definitely sharpening my sight on the chart.
Right.
But sharpening my sight as far as life and the world, you know?
Yeah.
So
picking the right people to be around.
Yes.
Just placing you in the right places at the
right time.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm thankful. I'm thankful today. I'm thankful that he does give us eyes to see and ears to hear what the Holy Spirit is saying and doing all around us. Because if we listen, we have a will, right? And sometimes our will does not align with the Father's will for us.
Mm-hmm.
But if we submit ourselves, knowing that whatever we desire, he desires even better for us than what our desires are. And
bigger than our biggest imagination.
There's no way that we can lose. How can we lose when he desires the best for us more than what we even know and desire the better for ourselves?
Yeah.
He got us.
Yes, Dr. Denise. Yes. I love it. Yes.
He has us.
Yeah.
And this is the most wonderful part. We've set goals for ourselves for 2025.
Mm-hmm.
And we are going to walk into them.
Yes, we are.
We're walking into it now.
We already are.
Yeah. The next is our now.
Yeah.
And so I'm excited to what God is doing. I'm really excited to what God is doing. And so if we can say anything to you this morning, you know, even though we get on to do our trading and to talk about how to look at the charts, how to look at entries, knowing when to exit, how to mark up your chart, what to look for. The most key thing that I would tell anybody on this call is to spend the time aligning yourself with the Holy Spirit and what God wants to do in your life. All the rest will follow. Like the Bible says, seek first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and everything else will follow. And that's what I can tell you. Our hearts are set on the kingdom.
Yeah.
We have a purpose beyond our own little individual trading purpose. Yeah. And so just aligning yourself, and even the smallest thing, when you open up your charts, ask God to show you. Do not put words of confusion in your mouth about what you see, or continue to tell yourself you don't see the move. I don't understand what's happening on the chart. Because the more you say that, the more that's what you're going to get.
Yes.
Seek out what you desire that lines up with the word.
I see.
Not your emotions. Not your emotions. Because your emotions will lead you to be broke and in poverty. Because you're saying negative things. And so align your speech with where you want to go. Where you want to go.
Your words create your atmosphere.
Yes, they do. All day long.
Your words create your atmosphere.
All day long. And one word that does not live in my vocabulary is struggle. That word is not in my vocabulary. I should have just said STRUGGLE. It's not in my vocabulary.
We're not speaking that.
No, it is not in my vocabulary.
Yes.
No.
Well, I thank God. I thank God for you, Dr. Denise. You have been such a blessing in my life, and the fact that we're sitting in this space together, I'm forever grateful. So
I
really
feel
do.
the same, Nedra. I feel the same. We're on a journey, you
Yeah.
know, and for me, I'm an introvert. And I have, I'm quiet to myself. I know how to be extrovert when I need to be, especially in work environment. But
Mhm.
a good book, me and my puppies on the couch, hey, I'm good.
Yeah.
You know, but when God brings people in your life, and like our community, He brings people in your life that you can connect with. And Nedra and I can talk about trading 7 days a week. We can talk about trading. We talk about life, but we get excited when we talk about trading. And it could be 7 days a week. And so we push each other to be
Yeah.
better.
We
We
did. We
push each
really
other to be
did.
better.
When we started communicating, it's like I feel like for both of us, we bounce ideas off of each other, and our trading just started going to a different
Yes,
level.
a whole different level. Whole
Yeah.
different level. So I thank God for the relationship. I thank God that we can laugh together, we can trade together, we
Yes.
can research and be trade nerds together. I
Yes.
love it.
Trainers. That's really should have been the name. Trainers. That's good. I love it.
This is what we do. This is what we do.
And I love it. So I definitely look forward to the next Power Hour.
Yes.
And I hope that you guys walked away this morning. Well, first of all, Dr. Denise, she done spoke a word, okay? Like, we're not even going to say a word, but that is not in our vocabulary.
Exactly. And Judy, it's probably coming on a shirt near you soon. Yes. Yes.
I love it.
You got that.
Yeah.
So
Thank
everyone,
you so much.
thank you again for joining us this morning. It has definitely been our pleasure to come to you with the Power Hour.
Yes,
We hope you
Power
have a
Hour.
wonderful weekend.
Have a great weekend, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.